Now I
you.
would like to introduce Patrizio Cionfoli, Director of Design and Interaction at Studio Volpi. Welcome, Patrizio.
And so thank you for invite me to join this wonderful speech and for Italian Design Day. And I would like to introduce quickly myself that I was spent 20 years closely to Whirlpool Corporation, and this is my last project that I did for KitchenAid brand, where the iconic small domestic appliances were to be aligned to the major domestic appliances. Studio Volpi is a global innovation agency for strategic projects in design, technology, and communication field. So we take care about all the innovation in 360 elements. So this is our beautiful office where we have opportunity to share and to discuss and create all our ideas, and also to create new opportunities in terms of design. And today we are focusing on some of the famous Italian brands that we have the honor to contribute in some successful elements and successful projects. And here some design awards that we won. We won some design awards not because it's a kind of important to win, but because it's a signature about our value of awards. So we are proud of this. And today I'm just focusing, I would like to share with you about the Italian factor. So why Italian design? And this is a kind of words, otherwise what kind of people will be. When I met Studio Volpi was 2005, more or less, with my first design approach with Lavazza, and this was called Lavazza Modo Mio, so my way. And I met Studio Volpi during these projects where we designed together and developed this first capsule machine for Lavazza Modo Mio. Becomes really successful in the market with different kind of colors. But that was important to, in that moment, to continue to believe in the proposal. I remember that for this project, we never changed our design proposal until to the end. Another project that I want to share with you today is linked to another American brand that is Alto Shaam, where we define and design all design guidelines. You know that it's really difficult to design a product, professional product, and we did for this company completely design language, design completely aligned in terms of aesthetics, but also we develop a new IoT system that can contribute to realize new navigation, completely customizable, and to in order to create a new navigation on from consumer point of view. Another important project that also for words of professional product for Angelo Po. For this product, we won a Red Dot Award last year for the best of the best, and the award was linked to the user interface, where it was completely customized, or because the navigation becomes really simple. Always in the design world, we are speaking about easy to use elements that we can create a simplicity, but then in reality becomes really complex. In this case, we did our job to simplify. Another important project that I want to have the opportunity to share with all of you is for the Ratios project with the European Commission, where we have opportunity to thinking about the future flight experience. And we would like to have this kind of vision about new seat system in order to change completely the travel experience. There are some ideas about the system, some different layout of the seat, and in order to create a new environment inside of the travel. You know that in this time, in this period also, the COVID created for us a different question in terms of traveling actions, and we would like to have a different comfort during the travel experience. We changed completely the luggage layout, and our idea is also to create a new screen system in order to have a full window in the airplane, a clear message where you need to sit, what you need to use and touch. And this is ideas about to create under-seat hand baggage storage. The target of this project was to create fast loading and fast disembark time. With this kind of solution to have a luggage under the seat, we cover also the needs to have ergonomics point of view. So we can imagine how to use the weight inside of the airplane. Then another that we are really proud to share with you is for Ager, that it's a brand, a famous brand in home automation, that we define and design the new showroom in Paris. And our approach was not just to think about the furniture design, but also to create a new experience of the space by using new digital content where you can interact. The shopping experience is completely customized thanks to the automation system that recognizes the visitor, and you can flow to the shopping with exactly covered what you need, what you are curious to know about this company, about this product. Then I think for the space that it's really important to considering for the interaction, we covered also for Illy the multimedia showroom, where we replace completely the famous bar that we have in Italy in Gaulenti Square, where thanks to the virtual tour, so replacing completely the virtual tour, we can replace a new opportunity also for the shopping experience. Before, Gaetano Pesce say something about how the designer can create an opportunity also for the food market. And I think this should be one of the answers, because this is shop completely virtual. It's open 24 hours per day, 7 days a week, and it's global. So you can invent something for that place. Then just moving to the message that I want to share with all the audience today is linked to the message about why Italians. I think it's really close to ideas and ideas. This is book of a friend of mine, Gianfelice Facchetti, that is about his famous father, a football player, where usually say, otherwise, what kind of people will be. And I think it's important to remember this kind of words in this special digital era. He took part about what is called the famous match of the century, and where there was the Italian factors versus the rationalism about the Germans team, and where the Italy in that match won as a team. Another example about why Italians. I took this picture during last weeks on website. This picture is showing the most famous fashion designer that we are proud as excellence in the world, from Armani, Krizia, Versace. So I think also here in that time they create a system, they create a team, and I think that it's something that we need to remember also for these steps, for this moment. Also, Raffaello Sanzio, that was recognized as the business owner artist, he received so many assignments, and to respond and to cover all the assignments, he built a team of many people that design for him. So also this is another example of the system. Another system that we are proud to be Italian is also the story about Ferrari, where you have where we have a lot of example, and the famous word says, "If you can dream it, you can do it." So we are in the we have everything to realize what we dream it. And another example, very close to the design, that was in the 18 years, where also another example about what does it mean for Italian factors with the Memphis group, Memphis team. And so I think also the inspired from the minimalism of the 70 years in industrial design, with this very provocative area about how to use colors, how to imagine new worlds. So these are a kind of approach about what we are thinking in Studio Volpi about what does it mean for us covering the target, covering project from our client. I think it's interesting words that the team is not people that work together, but it's people that trust each other. So we trust really that this is all the people in our fantastic team that we are proud to work. And I think all covering the digital aspect and everything that it's thinking about innovative, there are always a people behind. Otherwise, what kind of people will we be? Thank you.